What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So, I guess I was tagged in Steph the Scented Gemini's video to do my top 10 vendor fragrances. Because I'm so behind on my videos, I missed it, but I saw it yesterday. Yeah, so I don't know. This is a tough challenge because, as many of you, we have way more than 10 favorites. So how I tackled it was, without thinking too much about what I've got, what vendors, I just grabbed a paper and a pen and I immediately started jotting down fragrances that just came to my mind quickly that I loved. Because I figure the ones that come to my mind fast are going to be the ones, obviously, I'm crazy about. Now, I did have more than 10. So what I did was the ones that came further on down the list, I kind of evaluated them against the others and I pulled those out. And I did get it down to 10. I have one honorable mention. And I figure that's fair because I can no longer get this because it's gone. Yeah, so it was hard, and that's how I tackled it. I didn't want to put a whole lot of thought into it. I got them written down, and then I put my thought into it. And I think this is a good representation of my favorites. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So, I've got my 10 fragrances here. And we're going to start with this one. Frankenstein. Yeah, this is a new one for me, but out of all bakery, this one just does something to me. Okay, Frankenstein is from Traverse City Wax Company, and it is buttery cupcake, sweet pumpkin, crushed pecans, and vanilla bean. Now, I discovered this because my sweet dear friend Joanne here on YouTube sent me a huge bag of Traverse City wax samples, and Frankenstein was in it. I took it to work with me and started melting it. And when I did that, I was like, oh my God. I mean, as Steph the Scented Gemini says, I just wanted to lick the air. It was just so good. It's rich, it's buttery, it's decadent, it's just good. And I absolutely love it. Now, I haven't melted any of my what I purchased yet of it because I wanted to cure. Cure time's important to me. I learned that a long time ago by melting something too soon, and I was like utterly disappointed. I'm like, what is everybody raving about? And then I was told, no, you gotta let it sit. And it's true. When you let this wax sit, and it's true with all wax in my opinion, most of them, if you let them sit, you will get to experience their true glory of it. This is just, now on cold you're kind of like, yeah, it's a bakery. I only get intoxicated by it because I've melted it and I know how good it is. So when I'm smelling this, my memory is remembering the scent that was surrounding me, and it's buttery, true butter, like melted butter mixed with the sweet cupcake and the pumpkin and the pecan, and it is so very good. So yeah, I'm in love with this scent. It's one that I don't want to be without, and that's Frankenstein from Traverse City Wax Company. My next one, which is another bakery, Well, not really. Well, yeah, kind of, I don't know. And it's from L3, and it is Cafe C Spiced Oat Milk. Now, sounds basic, right? And it is, but you guys, again, this is another one. On cold, you're like, oh yeah, that smells good. That's nice. It's a nice scent. But I know from warming it that it's another one you're just like, oh my God. That's what I like about certain fragrances. The ones that just grip you and give you that sense of just good feeling, euphoric, and just, you know, you just feel it. It just makes you feel a certain way. And when I melt this, and every time I melted it, I was just like, oh, what is this beautiful smell? So the Cafe C, I believe, is like Cafe Cubano. It's like a Cuban coffee. It's not a coffee fragrance. It is a subtle coffee note. It's that spiced oat milk. You just get this creamy oatiness from it with a hint of a coffee, and it just takes over. And it's beautiful. Again, you cannot, don't ever judge a fragrance on warm, on cold, unless you absolutely know that there are notes that you just don't like them. Because on cold, this is, again, oh yeah, that smells good. Yeah, it's nice. It's warmed up. It just transforms and just through like a beast, filled my room. I absolutely love Cafe C Spiced Oat Milk. I have stocked up on it. I ordered more in the last pre-order. I got a bee bar. I'm thinking now, regretfully, I'm thinking I should have got 2 because she will no longer be making wax come September. So, yeah. Cafe C Spiced Oat Milk. She's still pouring, guys, so there's time to try to see if, you know, she pours it again to grab it. I actually even have some blends with the Cafe C Spiced Oat Milk that are simply beautiful too. But this one here, just for me, is incredible. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Sassy Girl. Again, this was tough because I have many Sassy Girl favorites. So I tried to pick my top three. And the first one should come as no surprise, and it's a beloved favorite of many, and that is Night on the Beach. This is Sassy Girl's Beach Nights blend. She has her own oil made for her, and by far, to me, as to date, Sassy Girl has the best Beach Nights blend there is. There's many other vendors that do Beach Nights beautifully as well, but hers really takes the cake on it. I mean, it's up there, it's at the top. Her Beach Nights blend, her Beach Nights is beautiful, and it's Night on the Beach. Now, with Night on the Beach, this is why it's hard to choose. All of her fragrances that she does, her Beach Night blends, you know, there was one I had just recently melted, and I've since given it away to somebody who was just devastated that she had no more, and Sassy is not operating right now because she did have a fire, so she's in the process of rebuilding her business. And I thought, you know what? I have plenty of wax, and I gave her what I had left, which was only missing, I think, 1 row. And that's Sweet Nights. That is lavender blended with Beach Nights on Night on the Beach. Stunning. She's got Beach Wedding. She's got oh my gosh, Adam's Beach Party. She does a lot of Beach Nights blends, and every single one of them is unbelievable. There's Montego Bay with Blackberry and Beach Nights. There's so many. So I thought this kind of here pulls in all my other favorites, because love her night on the beach, and any beach nights blend she has are in my top 10. So we're just going to encompass it in the base scent. Oh God, it's beautiful. It is a warm blend of toasted marshmallows, sea breeze, and s'mores. And it is just predominantly sea breeze, salty air with a toasted marshmallow. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's creamy. It's just creamy, intoxicating, beautiful, a little bit of an atmospheric scent with that sea breeze in there. It's stunning. Stunning. Okay. And I know if you watch my videos, you know this isn't going to surprise you at all, even a little bit. And that's Banshee Flight. You guys, this one here makes me crazy. In fact, I just melted this yesterday. You just walk in the room and you're like, what is that? Banshee Flight is damp atmosphere, fresh water streams, and rich foliage take center stage above a woody musk. This is like the freshest air you could ever imagine smelling. And when I first smelled it, I lost my mind. And the very first thing that came to my mind was, it smells like a damp cave. So I know many of you must have visited through the United States caverns. Caverns, when you go in them, they're cold. They're not cool, they're damp cold, so they're cool, maybe 60 degrees. And it's damp. But it's not damp like, you have a damp basement. It's fresh. It's fresh, aquatic dampness in the air. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And when you melt it, there's a ever so slight floral hint to it. Maybe that's coming from the woody musk. And it just smells like the freshest, cleanest, most beautiful air. It's incredible. It's incredible. This could bring tears to my eyes. I love it so much. By far, a top 10. I didn't even need. In fact, it's right first on my list. It was the very first scent that came to my mind was Banshee Flight. Absolutely love this. I've got a nice stock on it to get me by, and I think I will probably be able to make it right through the summer with everything I have and still have some left, and hopefully she will be reopened by then. And then the last one from Sassy Girl, but certainly not the least. And these are in no particular order, by the way. I just set them out here on my desk, and I'm just grabbing them. Black Hood. Black Hood is just, oh God, Black Hood. Black Hood is a dupe for Replicas by the Fireplace. And it is chestnut and smoky, woody accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla and red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and neroli essence. This scent is just sensual. It's sexy. It's smoky. It's sweet. It's beautiful. Now, I did take the time to look up the scent notes for By the Fireplace. Even though they are not what's on the label, it still smells like By the Fireplace. I have smelled By the Fireplace. It is so good. The actual scent notes in By the Fireplace are pink pepper, orange blossom, clove, guaiac wood, chestnut and juniper, cashmeran, Peru balsam, and vanilla. So you get your spiciness is coming in here because you do get that peppery note, and I believe it's even on here as well. No, it's not. I lied. Now, the woody accords. Now, guaiac wood is I think it comes from Palo Santo, I think. I remember reading about it a while ago. And so there's a bit of smokiness to it. It's just, you know what? It's just beautiful. Black Hood is a gorgeous scent, and it's not really masculine, but it is. But it's not like you would say, oh, that smells like men's cologne. No, no, this is just, this is not reserved for my bedroom only. I melt this in my actual living area, and people have come into the house and commented, wow, that's really pretty. And it is. It's just like I said, it's smoky and sweet and sultry and woody, and it's beautiful. Black Hood is by far one of her best scents. In fact, I do have the perfume in Black Hood as well. And I have a small sample of By the Fireplace, which is nice because I can kind of compare the two. I think the actual By the Fireplace is a tad more fiery smoke than the dupe. But they're similar, and they're very, very, very close. Okay, so that was Sassy. Let's go to, I only have one from Teddy B's. Because I just recently start melting a lot, and what I have melted I could say are fave too, but this is the one that shines for me at the moment, and that's Honeybee. I was so disappointed that this was not in the last pre-order. I think it would have been, absolutely, but she couldn't get the oil in time for the pouring. So I've got my fingers and toes and eyes and ears, everything crossed, that the next pre-order Honeybee will make an appearance, because I will buy 3 loaves. I was fortunate enough to have Amanda Hamilton reach out to me privately. She said that she had a loaf she would sell me, and she did, and I am just so forever grateful for that, because this is all I had left, and I'm like, oh, this is only good for one more warm. And I need it. I need to warm this again. Oh, let me give you the scent notes. The scent notes in Honeybee are sweet sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beach treats. Beach treats is Teddy B's dupe for beach nights, which again is going to be your salty sea air or sea breeze, the marshmallow, toasted marshmallows. Oh my god, oh my god. Guys, I can't even tell you. This scent is incredible. It's incredible. So first of all, you get the beautiful, the ever so beautiful beach nights, okay? But the sugar cookie and the honey just blow this out of the water. It's the most beautiful scent ever. I mean, again, this is, I would walk into the living room and I'd be like, oh my god. I mean, it's intoxicating. It's beautiful. It's creamy. It's sweet. It's cookies, but not bakery by any means. Oh, it's just so, so beautiful. Look for Honeybee. And the reason I had that in a bag is because the lid is just a little cracked on it right here. I bought new lids. I just haven't had the time to go through and transfer the lids out and cut the label off. But anyway, Honeybee, unbelievable, must have. All right, now the next one. This is another one like Black Hood and, well, the ones I'm talking about just make me go, oh my God, I gotta smell more, I need more. And that is Swanky, and this is Poet's Lair. This is Whispers in the Library with sandalwood and tobacco. Whispers in the Library is a perfume from Maison Margiela, and unfortunately it's a discontinued fragrance. I want to see if I could find it because it's stunning. Now granted, there is tobacco and sandalwood in here, but the perfume itself is, it's rich and it's sweet and it's vanilla and a little spicy, and it's got well, in here there's like a dusty vanilla scent. Oh my God, this is stunning. This is so beautiful. You get that beautiful woody note with vanilla, not bakery vanilla, it's just true vanilla. The spiciness is subtle, maybe like kind of like a pepper. And it does, it has a dustiness to it. You get a little earthiness from the tobacco. I believe there is benzoin resin in this fragrance, and that is a tree resin. Oh, so yeah, it's resinous. It's, oh my goodness, the sandalwood. You know, sandalwood, you get that sweet woody. It's sweet and just pretty, and like I said, the tobacco is ever so slight, just enough to give a nice earthiness to it. And when you melt this, oh my God, when you melt it, it's insane. I melted this, the last time I melted this, my grandson was here. And, you know, so it was, I don't know, midday or whatever, and I went around changing wax, and then by that evening, he commented, you know, I had it not going in the living room. He commented, oh, this smells good in here. I said, I know, right? So whenever I get scents that my grandson notices, because, you know, if a child could appreciate it, you know, then you know it's good. And Poet's Library just takes the cake. And in her, the last pre-order she had, I picked up 3 loaves. I wish her loaves were bigger. I want more. But yeah, I picked up 3 loaves of it. I said, yeah, I need this. Because when I was done melting what I had, I was like sad, because I'm like, oh. And because I like the cure time, but this will be ready. When it comes time, fall and winter, this will be perfect, because I received this in May. So this will be prime for melting. Okay, the next one. And this doesn't get talked about enough. It really doesn't. It's Campfire Confection from Knowles Farm Scents. I mean, a close second to this would be Treats by the Fireplace. But this one here, oh, this is Amish friendship bread, zucchini bread, sugar cookie, marshmallow, and campfire. You get all these beautiful breads, the sweetness from sugar cookie, and an actual campfire note. And it is incredible. Now I got, when was this poured? This was poured in October of 23, October 16th. So this is actually prime right for right now. I could melt this now. I'm not going to because it's just not the right feel for it. It's not the right vibe. But let me tell you, I have warmed, I used to have, they were little cube bags, and I've gone through all of that. So I'm happy to have this because fall time comes, it's going to be ready to go. And it will be in my warmers, and I wouldn't be surprised if I burn through this, melt through this loaf very quickly. It's bready. There's a sweetness there, and this beautiful campfire. It's not overly smoky campfire. It's just enough of that campfire to really make you appreciate it. That's my issue with a lot of smoke. To my nose, when something's overly smoky, it takes away from all the other scents. But I love it when it's just that right amount of campfire or smoke. Because here I can still smell it all, and it is, I love Campfire Confection. In fact, on Travis's or Noel's Farm Scents Facebook group, he was doing a poll of like things that, you know, we would like to see in the next pre-order. This was not on the list. I added it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. You cannot not pour Campfire Confection because we got to have it. Just saying. Or I got to have it. Everybody should have it. You got to smell it. It's so good. Okay, so my last two are from Lavender and Speckles. And this is Bonfires by the Sea. I love this one, you guys. This is salty ocean air blended with smoky, earthy cedar and pine. The tree is present, but it's just hanging out, speaking in a whisper and not yelling at me. It's just saying, I'm here, which is just enough because it doesn't take over all the other notes. So you're going to get that salty air, and you get the smokiness from it and a little bit of pine, and it throws like a beast. And my living room smelled so good. I remember this day when I melted it last. I was coming up from my basement. I was doing laundry, and as I was coming up the stairs, I forgot what I was melting. I was like, oh, it smells so good. What did I put in warmers again? What did I put? And then I remembered. I went, oh, it's Bonfire by the Sea. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. It's fresh and clean. And I put double bagged it because this one had a little rip in it. Generally, Beth's bags do not need to be double bagged, by the way. They are thick, super thick. You can't smell it through the bag. Anyway, this is one of Stephanie from Stuff the Scented Gemini. This is one of her favorites too. In fact, she had raved so much about this scent that's why I had ordered it. When I saw it, I went, all right, I got to try it, because her enthusiasm for it sold me on it. And I'm so glad it did, because it's earthy, it's a little smoky, you get a little bit of the pine, so it's got this woodiness, and then right next to it you have this freshness from the ocean air, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Bonfires by the Sea. And as I was saying in another video I did, I signed up for her customs list. I'm going on loaves for this. Yeah. I'm very excited about it. Beautiful. Bonfire by the Sea. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's stunning. The next one. French Bourbon and Oud. I'm just going to go out and say what it is, right? I have to have more. This is vanilla bourbon, black amber, oak musk, white clove, black pepper, smoke, patchouli, and amber. You guys, this smells, oh my God. I did this one in my bedroom and I couldn't stop going in the room to smell it. It was just like, I gotta go smell that again. I need to smell it again. I want it. I don't have enough to do in my living area. So on my customs, when I get called up, I'm going to order a boatload because I want to melt this in my house. First of all, it lasted 3 days. On that third day, I didn't need to change my wax, but I'm like, oh, you got to change your wax. But I didn't need to change it that day. I could still smell it just fine. So it throws like a champ. It is smoky. You get that little bit of that bourbon scent, the essence of bourbon. There's a slight creaminess here. There's almost like a Palo Santo feel to it, which could be coming from the patchouli in here. And maybe the oak musk. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. More so on warm than cold. On cold, on first sniff, you're going to get a hit of smoke. Now, when you warm it, it becomes sweet, sexy, smoky. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You get the patchouli, which lends to those woody notes. This is incredible. That's all I gotta say is it's incredible. Yeah, the oud is good and strong here. Oud is a very strong, rich scent. It's in many perfumes, and yeah, oud wood is nice. I think oud is a resin too, I think it grows, it's on the wood itself, I think. Okay, so this is my honorable mention, and not even counted as a number 11. It's just something I wanted to talk about because I love it, and I'm really, really sad about it because I can't get it anymore. And it's L3, and it's by the Seashore. In her last pre-order, and it's my mistake. And I know you're going to say, what do you mean you could only get? I was only able to get 11 trigs. Yeah, I'm going to say only, because it was my intention to get 25. If I'm being honest, I was going to go in for 25. I made the mistake of not going to the trig tarts first, throwing them in my cart, and checking out. Because I could only get 11. People were complaining that they only wanted one and it was gone. Well, if you only wanted one, then you don't love it as much as I do. I love it. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I wanted more. Yep, I did. I did. I wanted 50. I would have bought 50, but I was trying to settle for 25, but I couldn't get 25. Anyway, it's by the Seashore. I'm saving this bag. I'm going to hope possibly it might make an appearance in the RTS. I hope. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the oil is gone. I don't know for sure. But I'm saving this bag, and I'm trying to keep it nice and tight and smashed, because I'm going to see if I could find a vendor. I have one in mind that I could send this to, and she could see the scent notes and smell it and hopefully recreate this. This is Ozone, Citrus, Greens, Jasmine, Moss, and Musk. Oh my God. You guys, I'm literally heartbroken over this scent. I'm closing it up quickly because I don't want to let the scent out. And I'm going to keep it in a double bag. I might put it in another bag too. I don't want to lose the scent, because right now I'm just enjoying being able to sniff it from time to time, but I do want to send it off to this person I have in mind. I'm just waiting, kind of waiting for I'm waiting to make sure the oil is gone, and then I'm going to ask if she could dupe it. Normally, I would never ask a vendor to do that, but since L3 is going out of business, I do want to try to see if it can be duplicated. This scent is just fresh, probably from the greens. It's bright, it's aquatic, it's atmospheric, and then you've got this jasmine with the musk, and it just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I apologize to any of you who wanted one trick tart, because I bought 11. Look at, she had more than 12, obviously, because, you know, they jumped my cart too. So, you know, it's incredible. And as soon as I do speak to the vendor I have in mind, if she can duplicate it and it does smell like this, I will most certainly be shouting from the rooftops to let you know where you can get it, and it's Chris approved, because this scent is just, yeah, I am literally heartbroken over this. Had I known, and again, I got this back in July of 23, and I didn't melt it until I may have been just before or just after she announced she was closing. And I smelled it, and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get this? And every week, or every time she put up, you know, what are your requests? I kept putting this on over and over and over, because I needed to have it. And then she did finally do it in the Trig Tarts. Which, if you know, the Trig Tarts are just a small snap bar. So yeah, there you have it. That is my top 10. Next year, it might be something different. However, I do feel there's a few in here that will never change. They will always be a top 10 favorite for me. Because our scent preferences and noses, maybe not our preferences, but our noses change. Yeah, so that's what I'm going with for today. I did, like I said, I had more. This wasn't easy, but I made it easy on myself by quickly writing down what was instantly coming to my mind, and that helped and make it much faster. So now I have to tag somebody. I'm trying to think. Okay, I am going to first tag, and please don't kill me. She might kill me. She might be upset, like, I can't believe you did this to me. I don't think she's been tagged yet. I don't think she has, because I haven't seen a video from her. I'm going to tag Martha from Martha's Fragrance Corner. Yeah, Martha, you're up. I'm also going to tag Lexi from Two Quick Wicks. I thoroughly enjoy her videos very much. I love her personality. I love the way she speaks. I really like her. Not that's why I'm tagging her. I appreciate her thoughts on fragrance. I want to do one more, and I'm just trying to think, who do I want to do? I think I'm gonna tag Maggie. Is it Maggie J, Maggie L? I never remember the last initial. I just know her as Maggie, but she'll be in the tag. So yeah, I'm going with those three. Those are they're different, and yeah, and I want to hear what they have to say and what their favorites are. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, your busy schedules, and you watch a video I've uploaded. Please comment, like, and subscribe. That helps boost my channel. And for now, have a great day, great night, great weekend, whenever you have to be watching, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye.